Hey, you guys, this is Jen and Bonnie. Hi, everybody. It's been a long time. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, Bunny. That's very kind of you. It has been a long time. I'm very sorry. It just feels kind of like 2020 never ended. There's always always new things going on, but this is going to be a happy day and we're not going to dwell on things that are not so happy. So, Bunny wanted to say hi. I sure did. Hi, you guys. Hi. Thanks, Bunny. And now I have a journal and also another bunny and book to show you. They are both sold, but I decided to show them to you anyway because I haven't been around for a while and I wanted you to know that I still am actually surviving. So, Bunny, why don't you go over to the side and relax and maybe you can say something later. Okay, you guys, bye. I'll say something later, you guys. Bye. Thank you, Bunny. Okay, this journal, I haven't done a big journal like this for a long time, and it was really fun because I haven't done one like this for a long time, and it's just tied closed with a bunch of seam binding. And anyway, the picture on the front I got out of a book, and it said journal on the picture, and that worked out perfectly, and I just went ahead and put a book plate around that. It's got, dictionary paper, music paper, doily, lots of layers. There's 4 signatures. This is the spine. This is the back of the book with a large pocket. There's some different kinds of bits of fabric, safety pinned on here, a little pin with some beads. The lady that bought this, she loves greens and purples and creams, and so anyway, I tried. Those are not colors I usually go with, and I tried to keep with that theme. So anyway, we are not going to go through every pocket or anything because I want her to be surprised and find hidden secrets that she can open. But basically what I didn't know what kind of a theme to have. And I kind of decided I would just go with the seasons. So the book is basically winter, spring, summer, and fall. Lots of pockets, lots of sewing, lots of quotes, all my favorite things. This is an actual postcard that I got from my friend Angel in Vienna, and it's, addressed and everything, and I know there's probably a date on here somewhere. She's got the best ephemera, and there's just, this says, above all, watch with glittering eyes the whole world around you, because the greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely place. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. And so that's got a postcard with a bird and poinsettia, and this is just some extra paper that I actually left blank for all your journaling needs. And these are just some rub-ons that I got that I thought were pretty. And so I put those down at the bottom just to let you know that I really meant to leave that page blank for journaling purposes. Because sometimes, you might think, oh my gosh, she forgot that page. But I did not forget that page. So here is a Tim Holtz card with these 2 little boys with the snow and the sled. And I got winter down here on the side. And I used, what do you call that stuff? That... crap, here we go again. That stuff where you, it makes peaks and valleys and then it hardens. I'll think of it in a minute. But texture paste. Ta-da! Texture paste. And there is a pocket behind the boys. And I put quite a few pictures. Like there's a picture of some lady standing by a snow-covered tree. This is from March 1944. And here is, like, looks like a, I don't know, a cabin or a chalet in the mountains or whatever. And I have a quote on the back of this. And then this is Rusted Snowflake, and this has a little crystal attached because it reminded me of ice and snow. And on the back of this, there's a picture of some guys walking in some snow. So, let me see. I don't know if there's anything else in there or not. I don't think so. So, those go in here. And then that has a lot of music paper, and, you know, I always have a lot of layers with my stuff, and that this is no exception. And then we have this page with, this was actually rub-ons. I think I got those, I'm not sure, from my friend Angel, I think. And they're really pretty, and I haven't done rub-ons for years. I used to do them a long time ago when they first came on the scene, and I wasn't always real happy with the outcome, but I think that they have improved them or something, because these went on really smoothly and I did not have any complaints about them, and I really liked the, you know, images that they had. In here there's Santa. May you never be too grown up to search the skies on Christmas Eve. And here's another postcard. What fire could ever equal the sunshine of a winter's day? Okay, and then these are just some cards that I put together, and it's got some quotes on it. It says Frosty. So these go in this pocket here. And here we have a napkin decoupage of Santa Claus and candy canes. And I think there's a quote on the back of that card. But like I said, I'm not going to open everything. And this is a little teapot. I think that's so cute. And a little tea cloth. And a pretty little pink flower that was crocheted. And underneath here, there are also things in the pocket, tags, and different kinds of things with quotes, I think, about having a cup of tea with a friend. And this is another pocket about winter, and it says, "Who cares for the little ones when north winds blow? The sweetest of angels, the fairy of snow." I wrote that myself. I needed something, you know, and I put glitter all over her dress. I don't know if you can see the sparkles or not, but it does sparkle. And I put glitter down here on the texture paste to make the snow look like it's shining. And then I have this little picture of a bunny in the snow. You know, we love bunnies. And on the back, it says that what I did was, the front is in German, and I don't speak German, but I translated it from Google, and it said, "The world is drowning in bliss. A white carpet is now lying on the table. It shines and lets the sun shine. Wherever you look, all the fields are completely powdery." And that's the translation from the front of the card. And these are pretty cool. These people I know gave me these very, very old books. They're like children's books, like coloring books, or, you know, the ones that have the little activities to do inside them. And this is the first Noel song. Hang on a second. Yeah, whoops. Ugh. Okay, there we go. There's the three wise men and baby Jesus and all that kind of stuff. So I just folded the paper and put the whole sheet inside there because I didn't want to tear it up. And this is Santa Claus Funnies, and it was 10 cents back in the day when it was sold. And on the back, I think it says, let me see. 1943 is when this was published. So it's pretty old, and I just thought they were both really cool. And I could have used them, you know, for a background or layering, but I didn't. I just didn't want to ruin them. So I just put them in there just for her to have. I love things that are really vintage, and I mean, I make all my stuff look kind of vintage, but the stuff that's really vintage is very cool that people have hung on to it all these years, and it has survived, and I don't know, it just always speaks to my soul. So I like all that stuff. Let me put those back in there. I don't want them to get torn up. Okay, and here comes the bunny card, and here comes the fairy, the snow fairy. Okay, then we go on to the spring page, and I used letters on there to spell out the word spring, and there is, you know, the vine, and I used these little tiny flowers that I got from my friend Bonnie Irvine, and down at the bottom I just sewed on some little green beads, and we have a little piece of fabric here that forms a pocket for some cool stuff. Lilies of the Valley, one of my favorite flowers. Blossom by blossom, the spring begins. And here is some bunnies in their little rabbit hole welcoming new life. Ooh, spring brings new life. Oh, well, I just said that. That's cool. And then here's a little girl with her cat. It says, I must have flowers always and always. Claude Monet said that. And, you know, flowers are one of my favorite things, too. They're just so pretty. And this is a bag, a sack, and it's decoupaged on the front and the back, and I just put it in as an extra page. And there are some little tags in here, and these come out. I made this little pouch thing. There's some napkin decoupage on this, and there's a picture of a little girl. Here is a tag with a bird on it. On the back, there's some birds, and it says soar. And this is another card I got from my friend Angel in Vienna, and I thought the flowers were so pretty. And I didn't know what it said on the front, so I got it from Google. It will not stay dark over those who are in fear. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I think that means that brighter days are coming. That's what I took it to mean. And on the signatures, I don't know if I showed you these on the last time. There's a bird and like a tree, and I just tied those to the ends of the thread that was holding the signature in. And here are, this is a picture of a bunch of people together, and I put a quote on the back. And this is, down the meadows green, let us go dance and play, and look for violets in the lane and ramble far away. Just a little card with a quote on it. And these go into the opening on the sack. And then we have this next page, which is a doily. That's napkin decoupage. And the doily opens up, and it's got, you know, stuff inside of it. This is some pretty stationery. I have an envelope with also the paper inside. And this is a little picture of a boy and girl in a spring scene. A flower blossoms for its own joy. That's by Oscar Wilde. And this is a little organza bag that has real lavender in it. I love the smell of lavender. I think it smells so sweet. Whoops. Okay, that was this little, it says lavender on the side, and this little thing is like a little paper clip type thing. It's got an asterisk on it, like if it was on a typewriter, and that's what holds this onto this page. There we go. So, and then in here, there's a big pocket with, this is a really pretty card. I got this from my friend Angel, I think. And inside is an envelope. And there's secret stuff in there. And just a bunch of little surprises for her to find. This was a card. The picture was based on a painting by Claude Monet. And I thought that looked very springy and pretty. And then we've got this back part, which has some fabric that has been embroidered, a crocheted piece, and this is a packet of things that are tied up with a little ribbon. And these are when you wore a tulip and I wore a big red rose. This is from a very old songbook. And tulips are definitely springy. And this I got from, I'm not sure who I got this from, but I think I got it from Jan Del Bone, and that was a long time ago. But it's a letter, a handwritten letter. I thought these looked very springy. And it's from, I think it's from 1975. It's from somebody in Poland writing to somebody in Canada. And the thing that struck me is that their handwriting is so cool. I mean, it looks like it's typed or something. I mean, it's just perfect. And I just loved looking at this handwriting. I have no idea what it says, but it was somebody's letter to somebody who lived in another place, and I don't know if they were lovers or friends or relatives. You know, it just kind of adds to the mystery. And I don't know. I just, you know, things like this, I'm sure, meant a lot to somebody at some time. And, you know, if they are gone or whatever, you know, that doesn't mean that their memories and their special things don't deserve a space in our lives. That's what I worry about with all the things I have, because I love antiques and stuff, and I have 3 children. Only one of my children actually likes my stuff. The other 2 think it's just old and yucky. So, you know, you always hope that somebody will find special joy in something that you do so that you can share those feelings. Anyway, here is the summer signature. And inside here, there's some ladies in the woods. I don't know. I thought she looked like summer. This is Tim Holtz. And on the back, I love the backs of these cards. And if you put them on the page, you don't get to see the back anymore. So I left that blank. And here's some kids playing in the ocean. Again, we took to the beach for yet another day. Somebody said that. I think Van Gogh, but I'm not sure. And there is napkin decoupage on this. And you turn the page, and we again have napkin decoupage on a coffee filter. And here's a little envelope that I made out of tissue paper. And inside is a little booklet. Within your heart, keep one still secret spot where dreams may go. And there's just a couple little pictures and stuff tucked in there. And it goes back in here. The envelope is much larger than what I actually put in it, so I folded it. And this definitely looks like summer. And there's some little boys down at the lake with their dad or somebody, And I just thought that was a really cute summer picture. And then there's a little pocket here. Sorry if I was getting off screen. I'm notorious for that. It says, summertime and the living is easy. And there's a little, this is a piece of music. It says, how do you do? So that just seemed appropriate. That goes here in this little slot. And it goes on the back of this card. And I stuck a little flower in there. And this is just a picture of two pretty ladies that are enjoying a summer day. So I'm putting these guys in this. I put the coffee filter, I folded it in fourths, and so there's extra spaces in there. And this page is, again, another large pocket. And there's some ducks at the lake. And the guy who had a big catch of fish. And it says, lazy summer days, watching the clouds go by. And then down here it says, gone fishing. And this is a picture by Claude Monet. And sunflowers always remind me of summer. So I put that in there. And those go in this big pocket, which has some really cool embroidery on it. And then we go to this page, which has a little picture of Tom Kitten on it. That's from Beatrix Potter. And in here, there's a guy driving a cart. I think it looks like a cow is pulling the cart. I don't know if they do that or not. But anyway, and here are some, oh, here's a picture of a pretty girl. In early June, the world of leaf and blade and flower explode, and every sunset is different. John Steinbeck said that. And this is just a pretty card. Oh, the summer night has a smile of light, and she sits on a sapphire throne. I thought that was pretty. A sapphire throne. So anyway, those are in here. And then we come to autumn. I love autumn, actually. I used to not like it because I knew winter was coming next. But as I get older, I find that I keep better in the cooler months. So anyway, spring I love, autumn I love, winter I'm okay with, and summer it's hard for me because the heat is really kills me. Anyway, here's a man and a woman dressed up in coats standing in front of a house. Autumn is the hush before winter. And, oh, this little girl is cute. Says, let me play in the sunshine, let me dance in the rain, let me sing for joy and remember the days of my childhood forever. And she's cute. So that's, and here's a little picture of this little girl, Tim Holtz girl, with a cool back on the thing. And here is an autumn picture of some kids in a cornfield at harvest time with their pumpkin and apples and all that kind of stuff. Autumn dismissed the summer with the sweetest or softest kiss. So that was sweet. Then I put autumn here on this one. Those are just, I don't know, some kind of letters I had, and some of them are stuck on these paper clips that have a square top. And then I have this page with a big embroidered basket of flowers. I think that was a tablecloth or something. And here's a picture of a little girl and her dog on a large tag. It says trust. And on the back it says, I made a wish and you came true. And here's a big heart. It's metal heart. It's really heavy. And here again is another picture of kids playing in the leaves. Oh my goodness, I used to do that with my sisters. Autumn is a second spring when every leaf is a flower. And you can open this. And I think there we go. Everyone must take time to sit and watch the leaves turn. So this goes in this little envelope thing, which is hooked onto this, and it's all on the back of this card. So that goes in there, and this goes in there. And then we have this page with a little, this has a whole bunch of little pages stuck together. Some of them I think have quotes on the back. It says, Autumn paints in colors that summer has never seen. And, whoops, this one says, the sun took a step back, the leaves lulled themselves to sleep, and autumn was awakened. And this is a picture of like a little girl going back to school in the fall, which is when we used to go back to school. And seems like now it gets earlier and earlier. They're going back in August, and we never did that. So here's an envelope with some pretty fall leaves, and you open this up, and there is napkin decoupage, and this is a really pretty picture of a girl in a, I don't know, by a tree, and this is a note with a little booklet. This is by someone named Theodore Robinson. It's called Daydreams. So I thought that was really pretty. And then we have this page that has, let's see here, a lot of stuff. Here's a little tag with a leaf on it and some napkin decoupage of a leaf. Memories of days gone by, jumping in falling leaves, watching the autumn sky. And here is a little picture, or this is a brad, and it had a beehive on it. I got this from my friend Bonnie Irving, and I thought it was really cool. She does excellent work. It's just, her stuff is always so neat. And I just embellished the back and put a pocket in here. And this says All Hallows Eve, because of course everyone knows that Halloween comes during autumn, and I like Halloween. My kids used to always love Halloween. It was a big deal at our house. And so this slides into this belly band somehow. I know it slides in there. And this is this goes in this rusted paper clip. There we go. And this is the last page. This is an envelope with a bunny on it. I got this from somebody, I don't remember who, on online, and it was, you know, a downloadable kit or something, and I don't usually get those very often. I know I got one from Sue Olson, but I don't remember who this one came from. And there's a message to the lady who bought this, and these are just pretty things, and this is a little bookmark thing, and all of those things just go back in to this envelope and into the pocket. And then when we close the book, there is a pocket on the back that just has a few papers and stuff. These are actual pieces of ephemera that I got from my friend Angel. This was from 1944, and it looks like some kind of an invoice for something. And this one is from, it says 1913, so I don't know. It's in German. I'm not sure what that is, but I thought it was really cool. And this is just a cute card that came in a paper kit, and so I stuck that in there. So all of those things go in there. And that book just ties closed with these pieces of, what do you call that? You know, seam binding. There we go. Seam binding. Okay. So that took longer than I expected, but I do have a bunny, but as I said, this one has already been purchased. This happens to be bunny number 77 because 77 got skipped somehow. I'm not sure how, but when I checked my book, I'm on like 81 or 82, and 77 got missed. So we have picked up the slack and done number 77. And again, I'm going to go through this quickly because this is turning into a longer video than I intended. This has got fabric and paper and a cute picture of two little birds down here. On the back, there is a pocket. Inside here is a little tiny envelope. It's got a couple little roses on it, and I'm not going to open that. I don't actually remember what's in it. So that will be a surprise. And here is the first page. This is a little book, says The Adventure Begins. And there's a picture of a stamp. It says Soar. These are those rub-ons, some rub-ons that I got. This says Record Adventures Here. I got page 1, page 2, page 3 for adventures. There's a stamp that says Friends. And from the moment I saw you, I knew an adventure was about to happen. And here's a little bunny getting ready to have a cup of tea. Here's a picture of a little boy with his dog, and it says Jolly Good. And here's a picture of a carrot that came out of a dictionary. And there's Bunny's little butt. That goes right in here. And then here is a sticker of a bunny riding a bike. And in here, oh, that's a long quote about wishing people good stuff. I'm not going to read it right now. And there is another card in here that's blank that can be used for journaling purposes. And here is a little half page that makes a tuck spot. And there's this little speedometer thing on the back. There's some book page and some napkin decoupage. And here is a little 15-cent stamp, and it says it's the little things that make life big. And there's a little tiny envelope that's attached to that that has something in it. And this is a little piece of fabric of a little bunny putting her baby bunny to bed. I think that's so cute. And you just lift that up, and inside here are some old photographs behind this belly band. And then this page is one of the bunnies from the Peter Rabbit collection. Here is a little book. It says Forever Friends. This would be good for my friend Angel because she has 2 pigs that she loves. And that's a cute picture. Anyway, this says Fly Free. And there's a bird cut out. I get those from Cindy McDermott. It says, once you become real, you can't become unreal again. It lasts for always. There's a rub-on of a flower. There's a cute little bunny with, like, he's giggling with a basket of carrots. And it says, even the smallest one can make a difference. Peter Rabbit said that. And that's just slides right in here. And this is a cool crocheted flower. There we go. And this is French for the garden, which I thought was really pretty. And I actually saw that on, I think, Chrissy Crosser's video. And she had that written down. And I thought, well, isn't that pretty? So, yeah. I stole that from Chrissy. Sorry, Chrissy. And this says Be Genuine. And just a little tag that fits right there inside that flower. And here we have the certificate of authenticity for bunny number 77. Here is a cardinal on a stamp. And here is just a little advertisement thing. And it's empty on the back for all your journaling needs. And then this page has this little boy. I put some wings on him and put some music paper behind him. And this is just, this is some washi tape that I got that I thought was really pretty. And this is tissue paper with poppies, which were my mother's favorite. And I love poppies because it always makes me think of my mom. I miss her very much. And this is, these are Tim Holtz things that I bought. And they're just little pieces of fabric that just have been stitched over and over. There's really nothing to it. And now that I have seen them, I am going to make my own. So that's wonderful. And then you lift this up. Whoops. I lifted. There we go. And that's that quote about watching for magic. And then you lift it up again, and there's a butterfly that I used some spray on. I got the butterfly cut out from Bonnie Irvine, and it says believe in magic. So he goes right back in here. And this is a little, this is just a blank piece of paper to, and I put some, actually I put a doily over it, I think, and sprayed it with coffee, and it made that cool design. And then I used some rub-ons on it, but that is just for journaling. If you want to write some notes or secrets or a quote that you love or whatever. And this is Bunny's Promises. I do so promise. I promise not to store food in my belly button to snack on later. I promise not to poop on the floor and blame the dog, even if I think it's really funny. I promise not to speak badly about stupid people because it's not their fault they are stupid. I promise not to call attention to my bodily functions because I now realize not everyone finds them as hysterical as I do. I do so solemnly swear, Bunny. So Bunny is going to try real hard to be a good bunny. And I saw this picture in a, you know how like they, well, I don't know if they do that so much now, but in old dictionaries, they always had a picture over to the side of, and this was a definition for the ruff, which is that thing around his neck. But I thought he looked very handsome and sophisticated. So I don't know. I just did the picture. Don't ask me why. It was just one of those things. And this is a little quote about friendship. And I put a little piece of fabric on there so that it would be easier to get out of the pocket. And this is a little picture of a little girl. So a very happy Easter. On the back there's some flowers, and here's a picture of a little bunny on a tag. It says, I'm your forever friend. I will always be by your side. And then we are back to the back of the book. So I just wanted to show you those things, and thank you for putting up with me and my long absences. I don't do it on purpose. I have had some issues in my life. Hopefully things will be getting better. It's just, you know, you never know. Life hands you stuff, and sometimes it's good stuff and sometimes it's not so good stuff, and we just get through it the best way we can. And this last month or so has kind of taken the wind out of my sails, but I'm feeling better, and I'm going to start being more productive, and I'm sorry you've had to wait so long. So thanks for everything. Yeah, you guys, thanks for everything, and we still love you and everything, and Mom's going to do a more betterish job, and I'm going to help her. Oh, Bunny, you are so sweet. I'm always here for you, Mom. Oh, thank you, dear. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful day or night. I love you. I appreciate you. And all of you hang in there. Yeah, guys, hang in there. Mwah! We love you. Bye.